Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Heavenly Father, we are gathered here this morning to give glory to your most holy name and to celebrate the fruit of our collaborative efforts for our people. We thank you, Lord, for paving the way towards the completion of this new passenger terminal building of Clark International Airport. Please bless this structure and the people operating this airport, that they may faithfully discharge their duties to serve our people and to care for this facility. We humbly ask that you grant us with the knowledge, patience, and understanding in the performance of our duties. Guide our actions and decisions, that they may be aligned with your will and in accordance to your holy word. We ask this in the most holy name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, General Lorenzana. Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. You may take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the grand opening of the new passenger terminal building of the Clark International Airport. To formally begin our program, may we invite LIPAD Chairman Frederick D. Go for his welcome remarks.
Your Excellency, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., Madam First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos, Secretary Jaime Bautista, Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, BCDA Chairman Lorenzana, distinguished governors, vice governor, and mayors of Pampanga and Tarlac, our partners, the officials of the BCDA, Eileen Zosa, CRK community partners, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of our consortium members, Philinvest Development, JG Summit Holdings, Philippine Airport Ground Support Services, and Changi Airports, Singapore, it is my honor to stand before you and present the new passenger terminal of Clark International Airport. The Luzon International Premier Airport Development Corporation, better known as LIPAD, is a private consortium at the helm of the operations and management of the Clark International Airport, or CRK. In 2019, the operations and maintenance of CRK was turned over to LIPAD, including the operations of the old terminal building and the new terminal building. This is a mega project with 4 levels of about 110,000 square meters, and it is designed to take comfortably 8 million passengers annually. Our vision is to develop CRK as the airport of choice for travelers flying in and out of the Philippines. As a destination, we want visitors to the Philippines to have a fantastic first impression as soon as they arrive in the country. And in turn, we will provide customers with a seamless and hassle-free experience by offering modern facilities and amenities. Among the features that we have added here are the contactless solutions such as self-check-in kiosks. We believe we are the first with self-check-in kiosks in the country, and self-bag drops, which in this time of global health concerns, having more contactless solutions allow us to serve our customers better. The new terminal's look takes inspiration from the surrounding landscape, including the vast mountain ranges of Zambales and Mount Arayat in Pampanga. The airport's color palette, therefore, are integrated muted greens and blues with soft grays and browns, mimicking riverbeds, caves, and bodies of water, such as the crater lake of Mount Pinatubo. To finish a new airport terminal in the middle of a pandemic, when air travel is nearly non-existent, was an enormous challenge. In 2019, pre-pandemic, the airport covered 21 domestic and 15 international destinations, serving over 700 flights weekly from a total of 20 airlines. Sadly, the numbers now are very low and only a fraction of the pre-pandemic volume. Therefore, we are so fortunate and grateful that His Excellency, the President, is inaugurating this new terminal today and signal to the Philippines and to the world that the new CRK terminal is open for business. Our goal is to continue working towards expanding our network, connecting Clark to more domestic and international points. This airport will redefine air travel experience and further push economic developments in the region. It will be Northern Luzon and Central Luzon's gateway, connecting the region to the rest of the Philippines and the world. Maraming salamat po, and we can't wait for all of you to be our passengers and users of the new Clark International Airport new passenger terminal. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Go. And now, may we call on LIPAD Director Francis T. Gotianum for the project brief of the new passenger terminal building of the Clark International Airport.
To our distinguished guests, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos, Secretary Jaime Bautista, Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, to our partners from BCDA and CDC, local government officials, friends in the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am pleased to welcome you to the grand opening of Clark International Airport's new passenger terminal. When LIPAD took over Clark in 2019, our vision was simple: to be the country's premier gateway by revolutionizing how we travel and how the world experiences the Philippines. The grand opening of this terminal brings us a step closer to fulfilling that vision. My task this morning was to provide the project brief, but perhaps that's better left to our technical friends. Instead, I want to share with you three things this edifice represents, summed up in 3 Ps: promise, partnership, and passion. Promise. The full commercial operations of Clark International Airport is a promise fulfilled. Our collective dream was to provide travelers with a comfortable and hassle-free journey, whether coming into, out of, or around the Philippines. Today, a world-class airport is delivered with the capacity to serve 8 million passengers annually. The new terminal will significantly improve Clark's connectivity to Manila, Central and Northern Luzon, and the world. Its immediate area serves over 25 million people. The unique combination of the Subic Deepwater Port CRK's available capacity, linkages, and upcoming Clark-Calamba Railway make the Clark region the logical and natural logistics hub for industry and e-commerce. CRK will undoubtedly be a catalyst for change and progress. Every trip will be a testament to a promise fulfilled. Partnership. Lipad's investment in CRK is our participation in nation building. CRK is aligned with the tourism infrastructure and development goals mentioned by the President during his SONA last July. For Philinvest Development Corp., the delivery of CRK is a key component in unleashing the potential of the Clark Corridor. Philinvest was an early believer in Clark and has partnered with the government on multiple projects. It has invested over 12 billion pesos in CRK Airport, Philinvest New Clark City, and the Philinvest Mimoso Plus Tourism Estate. We are confident that other companies will join us in partnering with the government by recognizing Clark as a crucial investment destination. Last but not least, passion. Clark International Airport represents the passion of the men and women who remained steadfast and kept the wheels turning despite the difficulties of the pandemic. At this point, I would like to give due recognition to our passionate partners in Lipad, JG Summit, PAGS, and Changi, who together made this new chapter in CRK a reality. In closing, international gateways such as CRK have an essential role to play in the country's development. We at Lipad are grateful for the opportunity to contribute to our country's economic progress and remain committed as partners in nation building. After all, nation building starts with a dream, translated into a promise, accomplished through partnership, and fueled by passion. Thank you and good day to all.
Thank you, Director Gotianon. And now may we call on DOTR Secretary Jaime Bautista for his message.
Your Excellency, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., Madam First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco, Bases Conversion Development Authority Chairman General Delphine Lorenzana, Luzon International Premier Airport Development Corporation Chairman Mr. Frederick Go, Director of Luzon International Premier Airport Development Corporation, Mr. Francis Gotianum, provincial officers and municipal and city officers of Pampanga and Tarlac, fellow workers in government, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am honored to share with the President this auspicious occasion of formally opening Clark International Airport's new terminal building. My sense of pride at the completion of this project is lifted a notch higher, having keen familiarity with the aviation sector for nearly a quarter of a century prior to taking my first government post. So take it from me when I say that this airport is critical to the rebound of our country's air travel and tourism industries. The leap in passenger capacity from 4.2 million to 8 million annually to be made possible by this new terminal also opens a wave of opportunities for central and northern Luzon. Recovery of local businesses and tourism is expected to be facilitated by this expanded passenger capacity. This aesthetically designed passenger terminal will dramatically enhance the quality of passenger experience, providing comfort and convenience with a distinct Filipino touch. I am grateful to the partners of the Transportation Department in this project, the Luzon International Premier Airport Development Corporation, Clark International Airport Corporation, Bases Conversion Development Authority, whose collaboration with the previous administration now stands to provide improved passenger connectivity and mobility. Clark Airport's rapid development is a solid showcase of the effectiveness of partnering with the private sector, or what we call PPP, which I believe is key to accomplishing many of our projects. We want Clark Airport to be more than just an alternative airport to the highly congested Ninoy Aquino International Airport. With the valuable support of LIPAD, we expect the continuous modernization and expansion of this airport, which will stimulate tourism traffic, which Secretary Prasco will attest, also generates jobs and boosts economic activity in this part of the country. Like other major airports in the region, let's hope this new terminal can be a tourist attraction in itself. My sincerest congratulations to our partners in the private sector for a job well done. You make us proud. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, Secretary Bautista. At this moment, may we call on the President to lead the unveiling of the building marker, together with the stage party. Thank you very much, Mr. President. At this juncture, may we call on DOT Secretary Maria Esperanza Cristina Garcia Frasco to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., the President of the Republic of the Philippines.
Thank you very much, Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco, our Secretary for Transport, Secretary Jimmy Bautista, BCDA Chairman Delphine Lorenzana, and I would be in trouble if I do not be complete and greet the First Lady, Luis Araneta Marcos. And our partner, matagal na po namin siyang kilala at marami po siyang talagang gustong gawin para sa Pilipinas. And this, what we opened here, this new terminal, is an embodiment of all of his ideas for our country. LIPAD Director Frederick D. Go, LIPAD Chairman, Frederick Go. Other LIPAD officials who are here, Pampanga Governor, Gov. Delta Pineda, other local government officials, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Well, kung makikita po ninyo, lahat kami ay pinilit namin, nakangiti kami ng dahil this is exactly what we have been talking about. And that is why even some of us, alam niyo, iba sa amin, hilo-hilo pa rin eh. May jet lag pa rin kami galing ng New York. but we insisted to come here because this is an extremely important event for several reasons. Ito yung aming laging pinag-uusapan na PPP. How do we leverage the assets of government? How do we leverage the assets of the private sector? How do we put it together and get a synergy out of it? And I suppose si Derek matagal na niyang sinasabi sa akin to. I think I'm not revealing any confidences when I say we have been in discussion for months before I took office. And this is exactly the kind of thing that we were talking about. And so this is a perfect example of what government and the private sector can do. And makikita mo, kung private sector lang ang gumawa nito, hindi nila kinaya. Kung gobyerno lang ang gumawa, hindi rin kinaya ito. And that is why it is a perfect example for that. And I think it will serve to encourage other people to enter into this kind of arrangements. This is also, I think it would not be out of place to report, this is also the kind of activity that we were actively endorsing when we were in New York and talking to possible investors in companies who are already in the Philippines but would like to increase their investment. And this is exactly the kind of partnership that we need to encourage. We have not been able to do it in the previous years for the simple reason that there was the pandemic. Wala naman tayong ginawa kung hindi tulungan ng ating mga kababayan, alagaan ang mga may sakit. Kaya yun lang talagang ating ginagawa. Ngayon, na mukha namang gumagaang ang problema ng pandemya, ay siguro naman panahon na nabalikan natin ang ating mga pinaplano tungkol nga sa ganitong klaseng mga project na PPP. It is also important because this facility is another building block to what we hope to become a logistics center of Asia, the Philippines. And also, kahit nandito you will see, nakangiti nga si Secretary Cristina Frasco because now we have another facility, we have another airport kung saan makapasok ang mga turista, ang mga travelers. So it's not only the business, nagbubukas the business travelers, those who are working, but also those who are visiting the Philippines. So ganitong ang ating kailangan. We need this. We need more. We have many plans for the airport in Manila. We have many plans for the airport surrounding Manila para naman dumami at mas madali ang ating ang pagpasok ng ating mga magiging bisita. The general idea that Secretary Cristina and the Cabinet and I have come to is that habang hindi pa nating naaayos ang airport sa Maynila, habang hindi pa naitatayo at nag-operate yung airport sa Bulacan, hindi pa nag-airport yung airport sa Sangli, ito yung mga proposal ngayon ay kailangan natin buksan ang mga airport sa regional. Huwag nating pinipilit lahat kailangang dumaan na Maynila. So, direct na sa Bohol, direct sa Cebu, marami na talagang direct sa CDO, direct sa Davao na meron na rin. Pero ganon para hindi na kailangan dumaan ng Maynila. Kaya itong ganitong klaseng project is exactly on point when it comes to the plans that we have. And this is also another point that in the reason why we consider today and this ribbon cutting and opening very, very important is that it is, as was mentioned earlier, it is a signal to the world that we are open for business. It is the message that we tried to carry when we were in New York, outside of the United Nations, we met with many businessmen, na mga CEO, heads of corporations. And the idea was to tell them we are willing to change in terms of documentation, procedure, even structure, even legislation, to encourage you to come into the Philippines. Again, the simple message that underlay all that we did was that the Philippines is here. We are a good place to invest. We are probably the most vibrant economy that is in Southeast Asia, and we understand the requirements and the needs of our potential investors, and we will we will do everything so that that partnership becomes to the advantage of both the private sector, the public sector, to the people. And this facility is essentially a very strong signal that yes, indeed, we are open for business. We just opened a new terminal. It is state of the art. And this is one of the things that we will continue to do in the future to bring you all to come and be partners with the Philippines to help the lives of our people, to help the Philippine economy, and para pagandahin ang buhay ng Pilipino, para pagandahin naman natin ang Pilipinas. So, well done. Congratulations to Lipad. I was teasing Derek, sabi ko, pinilit nyo talaga para yung maging lipad, but it worked out very well. And of course, we have to give credit to the government agencies, the local government, BCDA, the Department of Transport, of course, for all that they had done. Before you think I'm taking credit for this project, please disabuse yourself of that notion. Hindi kami ang gumawa nito. Pero kinikilala namin na napakatama itong ginawa nito at napakalaking bagay at napakalaking tulong para sa pag-ahon ng ating ekonomiya. So let us celebrate. It is a good day and let us keep going. We know that this is a good direction for us to take. Let us continue to go down that road, and we will see. Dahan-dahan, makikita natin na paganda ng paganda. Thank you very much, and good morning.
Once again, thank you very much, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the grand opening of the new passenger terminal building of the Clark International Airport. May we request the President to remain on stage for the photo opportunity. May we call on the first batch, the stage party for the photo opportunity. The second batch will be the members and partners of the airport. Please stand by for your turn. Thank you very much. First batch. We now call on the second batch, the airport partners, to proceed on stage for the photo opportunity. For the third batch, the LGU officials, please stand by for your turn. May we call on the LGU officials, third batch, to proceed to the side, please. Thank you very much. A second batch. May we now call on the third batch, the local government unit officials, to proceed on stage for the photo opportunity. For the fourth batch, the LIPAD officials and executives, please stand by for your turn. LIPAD officials, please join us at the side, please. Thank you, local government officials. So at this time, would like to ask the LIPAD executives to please hold on a moment. We still have another set of airport partners that will be joining us. Fourth batch, LIPAD officials, please join us on stage. Thank you very much, batch 5. Sorry, batch 4, thank you very much. We'd like to call on a special batch, batch number 5, to please be ready. These are the airport partners. Thank you once again, batch 4. The last and final batch, but certainly not least, batch 5, airport partners. Please join us on stage. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for granting this photo opportunity. Would like to call on a special request. Welcome on stage members of the executive and organizing team. More of our airline partners joining us on stage. Welcome. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. President, for granting this photo opportunity. May we ask the guests on the stage to kindly make your way down the stairs, please. Once again, kindly make your way down the stairs, please. Thank you. May we request all guests and members to please proceed back to your designated seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please proceed to your designated seats. Thank you. Look.